Welcome, guys. Thank you for tuning in to our YouTube channel. If this is your first time visiting, my name is Jay. This is my wife.
What up?
There you go. Do your Martin thing. Go ahead. I know
What's up?
I know you want to do it. And this is baby Zoe. Look, she just got her hair did. She acting real brand new.
She acting brand new.
Zoe,
look,
Zoe.
Look, Zoe.
Look, she too concentrated on that water. We're gonna talk about something pretty interesting today, if you will call it that. Me and Ashley's first argument.
It was pretty bad.
Was it really bad though?
It's more funny than bad now that you look back on it.
Yeah, I was so certain that this dude did what he did in front of me and she didn't do nothing.
Yeah, Jason thought.
Yeah,
I was just like,
you was. All right. But before we go any further, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and go ahead and hit that bell notification so anytime we upload, you guys will be notified.
Yeah.
All right. So we're actually going to go and walk through the apartment complex. We're going to go head down to the pool where we're going to finish this discussion on how Ashley was messing up when we first got together.
Wow.
You wasn't messing up?
No.
You wasn't messing up.
No.
We're gonna let you guys be the judge of that. Also, transparency alert. Transparency alert. Babe, you don't freak out, okay? Don't freak out. Look at this kitchen. Look at the kitchen. I want to be as real with you guys as possible. You know, I'm not gonna sit here. We're not gonna clean up the kitchen and think the kitchen be like this all the time. This is how the kitchen looks right now. Ashley done made her some cookies. I had made some steak. She had made some eggs. This is our air fryer. So if you guys don't have an air fryer, I highly suggest that you get one. That thing is awesome. We ain't got no paper towels. Why you ain't putting no paper towel rolls on there? We ain't got no paper towels. I'm a use the last one and use the paper towels. Dishes is almost clean. You got this fork, right? What's this fork? I don't know what that is, babe. Oh, that's okay. That's that sauce. That sauce is good. But yeah, and then here's our vegetables that we actually cooked and chicken I made on the grill. So we just had to do a little bit of meal prep. But anyway, let's get to it. Let's go. Hey, baby. Zoe's yelling at Ashley right now. She's saying, get up, because we have to go and tell our subscribers about how you did me dirty.
Okay.
You want a beer, babe?
Yeah.
What kind of beer?
Low carb.
A low carb beer?
Low carb. It's a salted.
I'm not going to show you guys the fridge, though. The fridge is pretty bad. We have to clean out. We have to clean out a lot of stuff. So one day we'll let you guys into the fridge. We ain't gonna do that today. We ain't gonna do that today.
Tonight's not. Tonight ain't it.
All right, baby. Are you ready?
Yeah, I can't wait to let them know what you did.
I didn't do nothing.
I can't wait to let them know what you did.
I didn't do nothing. But all right, guys. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead down there right now. We'll see you guys in a bit.
So guys, we made it. We are at our pool, and hopefully you guys are ready to.
Don't show. We're not getting paid to show that.
Yeah, hopefully you guys are ready to hear how Jason royally screwed up and caused our first argument.
I
didn't royally screw up. It was a legitimate screw up.
Also, we have a third person at the party. This little pimple in the middle of my forehead.
we call that Susan.
Susan is with us today.
What up, Susan?
What's up? All right, guys. So, disclaimer: we don't get in a lot of arguments, but when we do get in arguments, they do tend to be a little passionate.
Yeah. Very
Because
heated.
we're both stubborn.
And then also, for the majority of our arguments that we've got into, liquor was involved.
As we're drinking alcohol.
Cheers.
Cheers. Okay, so where do we start off? Jason and I went
2015.
2015.
Back in Indianapolis, downtown,
February.
February.
Went to a homegirl's birthday party at a club, little club. I can't remember what it's called. And we had got all cute, you know what I'm saying, for the club, chopping it up. So a lot of people there. We're having a great time. And my homegirl's cousin just so happened to have a crush on your girl, which can you blame him?
And it wasn't like a subtle crush. Like, it was very obvious.
So anyways, the whole night, Jason and I are like having a great time, having a few drinks, chopping it up. And I think the cousin is making it pretty known the whole night that he has a crush on me, but not like in a disrespectful way. So we
Not yet.
So we get ready to leave, and I'm telling everybody bye because I know the family, right? So I'm telling everybody that I know bye, see you later. And I get to the cousin, and the cousin is just a little extra.
Too friendly.
He's a little extra with his hug.
My perspective, it looks like he like licked her face or like nibbled on her ear. Oh,
In Jason's eyes, dude was
hot.
like, and I'm like,
I was
what?
hot,
So Jason's
Pissed.
pissed.
livid.
So he's mad, and I, in my mind, because what actually happened is what actually happened. Like, I just gave you the hug. He was a little bit too friendly, but
Yeah.
nothing like out of
And
it.
in my mind, I'm like, you just let this dude lick your face,
Jason thinks
and
that
you are not confronting him. You just let him lick your face, and you're just gonna walk off like nothing happened.
you know there had to be alcohol involved because I'm not gonna let nobody lick my face. Like, that's nasty.
And I'm thinking, oh, she had too much to drink that she don't care that somebody licks her face.
So, anyways, I'm thinking everything's cool. We get in the car, driving home. Jason is
Silent like a church mouse.
yeah, Jason giving him silent treatments. I'm like, that's what is that the energy that we're really doing right now? And Jason being stubborn, he's being like very passive aggressive with it. Like, so I'm like, yo, we just had a super fun night, ran into some other friends, like chopping it up. What's wrong with you? And Jason's like,
you over here letting dudes lick your face.
but that was not his answer.
And you ain't even defending me. Like, you ain't saying, like, back up, Terry.
Back
Like,
up, Terry.
Bag up, bag up. Bag up, Terry. Put it in reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse. Oh, Lord. Lord, Jesus. Oh, Lord.
Like, back up, Terry.
Back
Like,
up, Terry.
I got a man. You ain't saying nothing like that.
Jason thinks that this whole time I'm covering for dude. Finally, Jason tells me that, like, you let dude, he was licking on your face. And I'm like, what?
Yeah. Yeah. And then I'm like, I know what I seen. Like, I'm telling her the whole time. I know what I seen. I know what my two eyes seen. Dude licked your face. I was sitting right there. I was like 10 feet away. And now I'm confronting you about it. And now you lying. So I'm getting more pissed off because I'm thinking, like, now you're lying to me. And she's getting more pissed off because I'm not believing.
Yeah, and like, I've lied before, certainly. But at this point in my life, I'm grown. I don't have time to be lying.
I have her card, and I said something. And she was like, well, you know what? You could just walk home. You could just walk home.
Sounds like a me thing to say.
And a me thing that would do, I would pull
Like,
that
get
car.
out my car.
I would get out in the middle of 465 and walk just to prove a point. Like, I did not care.
I'm like,
But-
babe, you don't care? I don't
but-
care.
When she said that, I did get the quiet. So, long story short, we ended up going home. I left. When I get mad, I don't like to sit and talk things out right then and there because my mind is too heated. I'm too hot. I want to say things that's very hurtful. So when we get in arguments, I always leave in the midst of it. She absolutely hates that, but we had to communicate. I had to let her know that I'm not able to communicate effectively when I am mad and heated in the moment. So she understands now.
So Jason leaves. I think the next day we ended up working it out because we were actually sober, and Jason realized he messed up. It's okay, didn't you, babe? It's okay.
I apologize.
It's okay. Thank you for apologizing. Jason's like, I apologize. Nah, he apologized. And so that was like our first major argument. And then our second argument had to do with alcohol again.
Was in Miami. We had just got done going on a 3-day cruise.
Like 4 days, yeah.
3 to 4 day cruise in the Caribbean. So we came back to Miami.
Isn't it Caribbean?
Whatever. And we got back to Miami, so we decided to go to this place called Wet Willie's. If you don't know what Wet Willie's is, it is a place where you can get alcoholic Slurpees,
like slushies,
and they're amazing. So
don't be repping them like that. They ain't paying us.
Yeah, they ain't paying us. They aight.
They cool.
So the one that we decided to get was called a cab. And
for a reason. It's called Call a Cab for a reason.
And it had
Everclear.
Yeah. Like I think it was vodka and Everclear. So I know we've been together, but at this time we've been together for 2 years. So I know her drinking habits. I know her eating habits. And we had one round, and she was like, yeah, I'm gonna get another one. I'm like, no, don't get another one because you're not gonna finish it.
Because one Call a Cab, you guys, is like so strong. So I was really feeling it.
I'm like, don't get another one because you're not gonna finish it. And then what does her hard-headed self do? Since I told her not to do something, she goes ahead and do it anyway.
But I felt like it was a challenge.
By the way, men, do you ever have your ladies being like, I want you to take charge. I want you to tell me what to do. I want you to go ahead and push me up against the wall, grab my neck, do all this other stuff. Just take control, manhandle me. And then once you do it, they're like, what are you doing? No.
Don't tell me what to do.
Who do you think you are? I ain't listening to you. All right, let's go. So she orders it anyway, right?
Just because I'm like, okay, I'll show you, which is a terrible idea with Call a Cab anyway.
She orders it anyway, and lo and behold, did you finish it, babe?
No.
She didn't finish it. So my number one rule.
It was a little too much. It was a bit much.
And Wet Willie's arguing. I'm like, no, you gonna finish it. No, I ain't gonna finish it. No, you are gonna finish this drink.
Now.
Next thing I know, she walks out. So I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and pay for these drinks. I go out, I'm like, okay, maybe she's waiting outside by the door. I go out, she's not by the door. I'm like, okay, well maybe she's at the corner, like waiting for me down the street somewhere. We're on Ocean Drive in Miami, mind you. Not there. I'm like, did this chick walk all the way down to our hotel already? So I walk all the way down to the hotel, open the door, she's not in the room. I'm like, okay, maybe she's in the bathroom. I go in the bathroom, she's not even in the bathroom. I'm like, where is this girl at? I'm hot. I'm even more pissed off. So I called her. Like, I was blowing her phone up. Doesn't even pick up. Why don't you enlighten them and tell them where you were?
So I just decided to walk down the strip. There's tons of people, and I found a club. Went in the club. It was like an outdoor club. And went to the bar. I was getting a drink, and this girl comes up to me, and she starts chopping it up. I'm like, hey, what's good? And she's like, hey, I'm here with my sugar daddy. Do you want me to get you some drinks? You want us to get you some drinks? And I'm like, yeah, of course. Does your sugar daddy need an extra sugar? So basically, I became sugar number 2 that night. And I got all my drinks for free, and we kicked it. Like, we had a really good time at the club. We didn't go anywhere. I didn't go anywhere else with them.
That's what she's telling me now. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
We had a really good time. So Jason called me and I was like, hey man, what's good? And like the music's like blasting. I'm clearly more drunk than I was before.
That even made it worse. Here I am pissed off in a hotel, and then I hear music in the background on her phone. Livid. Did I hang up on you?
Probably. And I just don't understand why you were mad that I was having a good time. That is such a hater move.
I was so mad because you left.
He was mad because I was having fun.
I was mad because you left.
Well, it be your own people trying to steal your fun.
But anyways, those were our first two major arguments.
And Jason gave me the silent treatment for the rest of the night.
Of course I did. Why would I be like, hey,
it was
babe,
such a beautiful hotel. I just don't understand.
I'm glad you made it back to the hotel.
Why you would be mad that I had a good time?
And how was your day hanging out with the
Why
pimp?
you was mad?
How was your day hanging out with the pimp? Did you have fun?
Just because I was somebody's extra sugar.
Come here and give me some sugar. Of course I'm gonna give you the silent treatment. I'm pissed off. But whatever.
Haters.
Whatever. Hey, I cannot wait to take a guy's trip to Miami. So all my friends out there, y'all watching this, like, let's plan something right now.
Okay. Okay, so what did you learn from our arguments? What did you learn?
Nothing.
Wow.
No, I'm just kidding. No, we I think with both arguments is, we just no proper communication. That's all it is. Every relationship has to go through just growing pains. So we've learned how to communicate and effectively.
Yeah.
When we're actually saying, hey, when you said this, you made me feel this way, and then actually opening our ears and listening to them what they say, instead of being like, when you said this, you made me feel this way, and me responding, that ain't what I meant. You just being too sensitive, or you take things out of character. That's not me. We're not that ever, So we've definitely implemented that into our relationship by just really having to sit down and talk whenever we have an argument.
And then the thing that I've learned is that
stop being stubborn.
No. But what the thing that I've learned is that I have a real issue with people invalidating my feelings. So like if my feelings are hurt about something, or if I feel some kind of way, or if I'm sad, mad, if I'm feeling sensitive about something, like that's okay, but I have to communicate that. And I also want my partner, I want Jason to acknowledge that I feel that way, acknowledge with me that it's okay for me to feel that way, and then empathize with me, and then communicate and apologize. And then we can move on and talk about how we can handle this situation better next time. And so I think my message for anybody in a relationship is don't ever let anybody tell you that the way that you're feeling is too much, too sensitive, too weak. You're being, overly emotional or whatever, because you're allowed to feel how you feel at that moment in time.
Yeah.
And those feelings are yours.
And they're valid.
Whatever they are, because they're yours. So
those are our two arguments, and that's how we just gave you guys a little blueprint for you guys' next argument. Because look, let's face it, there will be next arguments if you're married, if you're in a relationship. We're gonna argue again. I'm pretty sure in the future. So, but we just know we're better prepared for it. So hopefully you guys took something away from our experience and will utilize it in your relationship.
Okay, so you guys drop down in the comments. Let us know what your first argument was about.
Right now.
Let us know.
Right now.
And did it have to do with alcohol? Let us know that as well. Because that's our first 2-3 arguments. Is all surrounded by alcohol.
And we still be drinking.
we
be